So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Sina. I'd like to thank you for letting us blabber about this topic, visual object recognition. So, what is visual object recognition? So, visual object recognition is the ability to perceive an object, and it's only recognized with your memory, which is a semantic memory. So, we'll have a few activities. Next slide. So, obviously, you know the difference between a fruit and technology. There's a big difference. But what if I were to ask you a question about these two? Which car is more expensive, the left or right? Who says left? Which car is more expensive, left or right? Who says left? Who says right? Okay, so technically the left one is more expensive. It's obvious, it's a Lamborghini. It's 3.2 million ringgit. And that is an American, not Mustang, Challenger, right? And the next thing, which one is more expensive, left or right? Which one is left? Who says left? Both are Rado. Both are Rado. So who says left is more expensive? Who says right is more expensive? Well, whoever said right, you're wrong. It's actually left. This one is a digital watch. This is a handcrafted metal watch. Costs over 2,500 euros. No, I'm not that rich yet. Right. So last one. These two houses. Who says the left one is more expensive? I won't tell you anything. I'll say which one. Who says left is more expensive? Who says right is more expensive? Whoever said right, you're right. This house is located in Kota Damansara. This one is in Ipoh. This one has more land. This one has no land. So obviously the one is more expensive. So similarly, this is how visual object recognition is. Until you know a certain thing about these houses, you'll just recognize the object based on your knowledge. So that is all for me introducing the topic. I'll pass it on to somebody else.
So the visual system has 5 components. There's distal stimulus, proximal stimulus, retina, sensory memory, and the primary visual cortex. So the distal stimulus is an object which provides information for the proximal stimulus. For example, a tree. And then the proximal stimulus is one that engages directly on the senses. So like a light that the retina detects. So retina is a network of neurons which contains the photoreceptor cells that are responsible in producing images. So this retina is important for us to visualize something, so without those we cannot really see anything. And then the sensory memory is the shortest term element of memory. So it's something that if we touch something, we have a memory of it. It's a sensus, like eyes. And the primary visual cortex is found in the occipital lobe in both cerebral hemispheres. So that is also imagery. So I'll pass this to Brittany.
So what is Gestalt psychology? So Gestalt psychology is the approach that examines the human mind and behavior as a whole. So this is because our minds tend to perceive objects as part of the big picture instead of individual sections, so that we can make sense of the world around us. So what I'll be focusing on is figure ground perception. So this theory examines how the visual system can separate shapes in a design, the figure, from the background of that particular design, which is the ground. However, the figure and ground may also exchange places from time to time, like the figure can become the ground and vice versa. And with illusory contours, we see edges that are not physically present in the stimulus. So I also have prepared 3 activities for you all. So what do you see here? A face, 2 faces, 4 faces.
6 faces.
1, 2, 3, oh yeah. 8 faces. 8 faces. 8 faces. You're right. What else do you see?
There's
Candles.
Sorry.
the candle holder.
Yeah. You're also right. What do you see in this picture? Monkey.
Lion,
Hands.
tiger, chimpanzee.
Wow. triangle. Yeah. Here. It's a nose and the eyes here. So this is an example of illusory contour. So I can see a box. So this picture is a picture of a cube. It's a three-dimensional cube. Yeah. So I'll pass it to Jason.
Thank you. I will discuss about the theory of versus object recognitions. So the first theory is the template theory. So according to the theory, a version system compares a stimulus with a set of templates or specific pattern that you have stored in we have stored in memory. So after that, that plate will be will match our stimulus. So for example, every day we will manage to recognize some letter to compare with the classic version of the letter, especially handwriter test. So, for example, here's some familiar logo. We always see that. So, like the first one, I think all of us know that what is that. Okay. So it's Facebook. So we know that it's F. So our tablet will be tell us this the F, and the second will be the M, McDonald, and third is the H, the car, Honda, yeah, the car brand. So this is the object, and just now was me. Yeah, so okay. The real object apple. So we know that it's apple because we wouldn't say that it's the orange or pineapple or anything. So it's also we know that it's the Superman logo S. Next. So the second will be the feature analysis theory. So it's the proposal that we recognize virtual object based on the small number of characteristics of components, which is called the distinctive feature. So an important virtual component for virtual stimulus. For example, like we use G and 9, E and F, O and Q for the letter. So for animal, we do small characteristic. For example, like fox, wolf, and this husky. So they have a small characteristic or component between them. So this is another example. So Super Mario, one is 2D, one is 3D. So this is the horse and the donkey. So the last one is the recognitions by component theory. So which the proposing that people can recognize the three-dimensional shape in terms of arrangement of 3D shapes, which is called germs. Also bring the individual components in their relationship to other components to form one image.
1 minute.
So this is the germs and this is the object. So we will combine the germs to other germs to form an object. So I will pass the conclusion to Amanda.
So the three main point was presented is visual system organization in visual perception. And so the Gestalt approach examining human mind and behavior as a whole, not individual. So object recognition is the ability to perceive an object's physical properties and apply semantic attributes to it. So regardless of the object position or illumination, humans possess the ability to effectively identify and label an object. So humans are one of the few species that possess the ability of invariant visual object recognition.